Good morning, my fellow human beings. This is Wild Atom, and this is Talks in Nature. It is indeed a beautiful October morning today. Something that I'm noticing more and more, my little forest nature country walks, is the leaves are starting to really fall off the trees now. And the forest floor is getting absolutely different layers dependent on which tree is above the ground, different layers caked in a beautiful, colourful bed of leaves. If anything but for the absolute feast for one's eyes. Autumn is such a beautiful time of year. It's a time of change and it's a time of colour in the northern hemisphere of planet Earth. Just another reason to get outside. And I've actually brought out as you can see, I've brought out my little stove with me today, my camping stove. So I can have a nice hot drink on this chilly but very crisp and beautiful morning. I've got this nice new little setup and I'm now hands-free, so I can gesture more and more importantly have my hands free to drink this beautiful coffee whilst taking in the sights and sounds of Mother Nature. The main thing that I've been thinking a lot about lately is time. How time is, like most things, time has a duality. It has an up and a down. Time is the great healer. Anyone that has experienced trauma in their lives will understand this. But time is also our greatest enemy. That famous quote that everyone knows, time waits for no man. And I've been guilty of wasting a lot of time in my life. I've wasted a lot of time playing games. I waste a lot of time consuming media. Some of that media isn't time wasting because it's actually very good media and it's very creative media and it's very informative. I put off making this YouTube channel for so long. I always had an excuse. It was always, I'm too busy at work, I'm too busy with other commitments. When in actual fact, I think those are just excuses. And I think humans, we are very adaptable creatures, when we're under pressure. However, if you really care about something enough, you will make time to do it. And I kept putting off making this YouTube channel. And I'm getting older and older and older. I'm 33 years of age now. Most content creators that are very successful, they start very young, And I got to a point where I thought, you know what, I need to do it now. There is no time like the present. This channel is a fan of Shia LaBeouf, the actor. I actually think he's a wonderful actor. Obviously, he had some weird trouble things going on in the press, but hey, what Hollywood actor doesn't? But nonetheless, he's a brilliant actor. And there's a very good little clip of him that used to make the rounds on YouTube back in the day of him going, "Just do it! Do it! Just do it!" And I have to say, I agree with Shai in that video. Just do it. And it seems so cliche and cheap saying that, doesn't it? Just do it. Just do it. But you know what, guys? And I'm particularly speaking to men out there who are in their 20s and 30s who are feeling a little bit disenfranchised with the world and how expensive it's getting and how divisive it's getting in the West and how we have all these distractions. Guys, if you have had an idea for a while, if you're in your 20s, going into your 30s, whether it's YouTube, whether it's content creation, whether it's learning an instrument, whether it's going camping, whether it's just doing something, learning a new language, doing something completely out of your normal comfort zone, just do it. Listen to Shia LaBeouf, listen to that beautiful phrase, time waits for no man, because time doesn't wait for us. And the longer we put things off, the harder it gets, because most things in life take time. Most things worth doing take time. If you want to turn a passion into a hobby and you want to turn that hobby into potentially something that could maybe garner some kind of income or actually just joy, you know, the sheer joy of doing it. You have to get good at it first in order to start really enjoying it. And again, I always have these things coming in and out of my head because my brain works very fast. I'm thinking of Logic now. Logic's got a beautiful song that he released not long ago on an EP. I can't remember the name of the song, but in this song, Logic, the hip-hop rapper from America, he talks about how sometimes the process, the journey, is greater than the destination. I just want to end this video with saying, I'm a very small channel, and I know that not many people are watching my videos at the moment. And that's absolutely fine, because I'm doing this because I fundamentally have a love for it. I have a love for nature. I have a love for art. I have a love for music. I have a love for the great outdoors. And essentially, I want to share and those passions with you guys on the internet and inspire more of you to do the same. I have got some really good videos coming up. I've got some great content coming up towards the end of this year before Christmas. For any new subscribers to my channel or anyone that is passing through my channel, please just stay around an extra little bit longer, hit the subscribe button, please comment, share, like, even if it's criticism, as long as it's constructive criticism, I'm all ears. And suggestions, I love suggestions. I'd love suggestions from you guys for what kind of content you want to see. Obviously, it's all going to be within the realm of the content I've been making. So, you know, the adventuring, the wild camping, climbing these trees. But I've got some great content coming up, guys. I have a brilliant video that's going to be published later this week on Thursday. And I am now aiming to publish a video on Thursdays, 4 p.m. BST, and Sundays, 4 p.m. BST, which is, I think it's British summertime. So remember, guys, time waits for no man. Get out there, follow your passions. You know, even if it is just 10, 20, 30 minutes a day, it will make a big difference, I promise you. And other than that, just get out into nature, guys, you know. Get out somewhere beautiful, quiet and green, like this little spot that I've found. And when you get out to these places in nature, guys, you can really sit down and reflect about the things that you really care about the things that you want to dedicate time to. I'm Wild Atom. Thanks for tuning in. As always, peace out. I'll see you in the next one.